Deepika, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Of course, we're going to be talking Bollywood, but I want to start with badminton. From Wikipedia information, you were in high school a badminton state player. And your father was world number one. He won the All England. There's, of course, Saina Nehwal, who's just won the Indonesian Super Series. Why didn't you take up this profession? I mean, it's the most obvious thing for you to do.
Because my parents always believed that that their children should take up what they're interested in doing, what they love doing, what they're passionate about. Somewhere I think I got into badminton because it was the most natural thing to do, and very honestly, I think I got into competitive badminton even without me realizing it.
Right.
I used to go to the courts as a child and just knock with my father once in a while. And then he said, you know, why don't you play? There's a little tournament happening here for fun. So that happened. And before I knew it, I had started playing like national level competitive badminton. And
like you represented Karnataka in the...
Yes, I did.
Okay.
By the time I was old enough to realize that this is not what I wanted to do. And then I spoke to them and I said, you know, I know I've trained a lot. I know I've spent a couple of my years training for this and being a part of this, but this is not something that I really want to do. I think I want to be a model. They're like, okay.
Like, what do you mean you think you want to be a model? In what does that itself mean as a...
The subtle version was, I think I want to be a model, but in my head I knew this is what I wanted to do. But and I think somewhere they always knew that this was coming, because I always took an interest in fashion shows, and when the Miss India used to happen, I would make sure I watched it.
Did you like rehearse the answers to those questions, like Mother Teresa and poverty and everything?
No, because I had made up my mind that when I become a model and when I do become a successful model, what I didn't want to do was to be part of a beauty pageant.
It almost surprises me that you've actually been around, at least so far as Bollywood is concerned, only for the past 2 years. It was 2007 when Om Shanti Om
November,
released.
so not even a year.
Like not even 2 years. Like, have things happened to you really fast, way too soon? Like before you know it, you're just living a dream?
When I think of the experience, I feel like I've been here for a while. But when I actually sit down and think, it's really literally not even 2 years. It's been a year and a half. And my 4th film is up for release. Somewhere I think I'm learning fast. Also, I think the first film that I did made a huge difference.
Sure.
I think
it was a huge hit.
Yes,
also.
A huge hit and a huge platform.